The Devil's Parole, performed by Lyle and Liam O'Brien.
Oh.
And my goal going into this project was something that I've learned from the teachers is a director's role, which is to serve the script. And through my time at NMSA, I've also learned that the best way to do that is to allow for exploration and discoveries in unexpected places. So please enjoy the show, The Devil's Parole.
Yes, Shelley? Oh, good night, sweetheart, and I hope you have that Powerpuff dream you like so much. Yes, Tommy? I know it's your birthday. You're going to be 8 years old. I know you wanted a bike, but your mom's getting you slapped. Because you need them, and I can't go against your mom. What, Miguel? No, sorry, I have nothing to do with the lottery. It ain't up to me. Yes, Michelle? What, Michelle? What is it, Michelle? Oh, Michelle? I really wish you wouldn't call me when you're making, it's really just embarrassing for me. Maybe instead of my name, you could say like, oh boy, oh boy. Look, Darryl, no, I'm not killing you. The state of Texas is killing you. What, Tommy? No, you're not getting the bike. Yes, Fred? No, you've led a great life. This has nothing to do with it. Why? You're a skydiver, Fred. You had to have seen this one coming. All right, I get it. You're upset. I'll see you when you get here. Yes. Seek and ye shall find, George. Seek and ye shall find. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you exactly where he is so that you can, what? Tommy, quit tying up the line. Lucifer.
God.
Satan.
Yahweh.
Beelzebub.
Jehovah.
Mephistopheles.
Lord.
Morning Star.
You flatter me!
So is it that time again?
Every millennium on the millennium. I'm disappointed. I would think you'd be looking forward to it.
It's impossible for me to look forward just as much as it's impossible for you to be disappointed.
But nothing is impossible for you.
What are you talking about? I'm a very limited deity. Self-imposed limitations, but still.
But you could lift those limitations anytime you want.
But I won't, because I'm mysterious. Always keep on guessing, Lucy. That's my motto.
That's disappointing.
You don't look disappointed.
I'm good at hiding my feelings.
Feelings. Now this sounds like a trick. The devil has feelings now. Have these feelings been hurt? Should I call in a firmament for a pity party?
That's funny.
Thank you.
No, not ha-ha funny. Awkward funny. Interesting funny.
Well, doesn't it feel funny? Aren't you feeling the funny?
No, I'm feeling disappointed. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that you are disappointing me.
Sure, blame me! Why should you be any different? Blame God! It's easy. All the cool kids are doing it. You know, can you imagine the kind of guilt complex I would have if I let myself have feelings now?
Yes! And it would stem from your inability to take responsibility for your actions, which you don't because you never had a mother or a wife to take responsibility for you in terms of your own birth or giving birth. I mean, it is obviously sexual repression that made you choose to have a son by virgin birth.
Say what?
I was talking to Freud in limbo. He has a whole file on you.
You know that he went to summer camp with Hitler.
Adolf. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you. I've recently changed his hell. I think you'll like it. I told him that to get out of hell, he has to beat Buddy Hackett in a game of Dreidel. And on top of that, Buddy never even spins. He just keeps riffing these filthy jokes. The man is brilliant. So Hitler never gets a chance to spin. And I fixed it so that every time Hitler speaks, it comes out in Hebrew. It's an eternity of those mushu pork makes me plots and Geishen, Geishen!
That is a good one.
Thank you.
So I'm sexually repressed?
Oh, I think it's obvious. Even in the Bible, there's no sex.
What are you talking about? Book of Exodus. Hello, Ephraim begot Nebuza, Eliab begot Shlemiel, Esther begot half the Israelites. I mean, they were begetting like rabbits.
That's what beget means.
Oh, sure, it's just how they talked at the time, like, boy, would I like to beget her. And, hey, what did you do last night? Did you beget any? No, I'm grasping at straws here. I mean, it's such a bad rap for the Old Testament. That's why I had to send the kid in to clear a few things up.
Oh, kids, they're crapshoot. I try to raise them right, and for every good one, like Miley Cyrus, I get two bad ones, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
That's why I only had one.
But you didn't have him. You let him come into existence, still no sex, and on top of that, sex has bad consequences. Disease, death. What is the message here? God hates sex!
First of all, I don't hate anything. And second, hold on a second. This is your parole hearing. So I'd like it if you just state your case and then we can just get on with it.
I am stating my case.
Irrelevant.
Conclusive.
Speculative.
Circumstance.
Heresy!
Testimony!
Objection! Jeez Louise!
Now, regarding your sexual repression.
Said sexual repression.
That's what I said, sexual repression.
Alleged sexual repression.
Regarding your alleged sexual repression, I would like to point out the stiff penalties you levy against people having sex.
I don't levy any penalties.
What do you call AIDS?
I had nothing to do with that.
Really? Who did?
The French.
I know you.
Yeah, it was Louis Pasteur. He had a lot of experiments going at the time. A mutated gene got into a monkey, he had a loan from a traveling zoo, and then before you know it, bam, epidemic! That's why I'm so against animal testing. But people just naturally blame me. Like I could even come up with that. I mean, I'm God, but I'm not sick. Let me ask you, have you ever once thought to blame Louis Pasteur?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I'm asking you, Prince of Darkness. Have you ever thought to blame Louis Pasteur?
No.
Well, you should, because he is a scoundrel!
Oh, you really hate Louis Pasteur?
No, I don't hate anybody! That's why I took away my capacity to feel.
You're pretty upset.
Do you think this is upset?
No.
Because now remembers the last time I got it upset!
Yes, I really do. And I'm just trying to move on with this whole parole hearing. So if we could just drop the sexual repression, wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Are you sure? We can talk about it if you want.
No, wasn't relevant.
Because I want you to feel that your case is being heard.
Of course.
Because I'm not the passive, aggressive type.
I'm just a little nervous is all. I should have brought notes. Have a whole millennium to prepare, and I've been telling myself I'll get to it next time, and next thing you know, a whole millennium has flown by.
Take your time.
Thank you. Could I have some water? Much obliged. So, I guess I'd like to talk about sin. What's about sin?
What about sin?
Well, you give people all these feelings and emotions, then you punish them when they follow them. Even sometimes when they fail to follow them. Failing to do a good thing is sin of omission.
Right. I gave people sins to help them. I gave them feelings and free will, and it confuses them to pieces. Can you imagine the kind of world we would have today if I had feelings now?
You'd pick favorites.
Oh, howdy would I! I have a particular fondness for Mexicans. I love how they find miracles in tacos.
Then you'd get angry and wipe people out.
Oh, yes, all the telemarketers would be smitten!
Smited.
Thank you. All the telemarketers would be smited! I would smite them so bad! Grab the kids, grab the kids! Mommy, I can't feel my legs! Mommy, Mommy, I can't! Mommy? Mommy?
So, what about sin?
Well, you see, they do what they want, regardless. I came up with feelings at the last second. Half-baked, I'll be the first to admit it. But interesting as I'll get out. Feelings make you all googly and act silly. They can even affect you physically. Fascinating stuff.
I know I have feelings.
Oh, right, you have feelings.
You think I'm lying to you?
Do I think the Lord of Lies is lying to me?
For real?
Beazle, I created you without feelings.
Well, I must have picked them up somewhere. I'll show you right now. I'm sad. You don't believe me now?
No, I'm angry that you think I'd be stupid enough to lie to you!
Now I'm on the titter because I yelled at you just then. And now I'm vulnerable. Because I am telling you my innermost emotions. Now I'm hurt. Because I know after all of